I need some air. I'll tell you, it's been one of those days. So I'm just going to go outside for a bit. Just going to go for a bit of walk. Wendy, I'll be back in a minute. I'm just going to get some fresh air. Oh, so I have to tell you that I'm suffering from the COVID Crankys today. I don't know if you've ever had the COVID Crankys, but I definitely have, and I think it's because Christmas is coming up. And if you look back here, I'll just sort of wander on back, and you can see this wonderful stable that we've got built here for our live nativity that we had all planned. And we've got like 3 structures going up. We're using this wonderful pergola that's just behind me there. And you know, the whole thing was going to be live and interactive and just fantastic for people. But then the rates of COVID raised. So my plan A, which was a big public event and having lots of people through, socially distant, all masked and our casts and everything there, that's gone by the wayside. And so now I'm into, then I had plan B, which was you would book a time or do a drive-through. And now we're into plan C. That's right, plan C, which we've just turned it into a full drive-in, drive-through event. And so we're constantly having to adjust to COVID, just like everybody else is. Every other church is. We're all in the same boat, and our whole lives are adjusting. I'm sure right now you're having conversations with your extended family to figure out how Christmas is going to work and how many people can be together, and if any people can be together, and can we do it on Zoom? Oh boy, a Zoom Christmas. That has me super excited. So yeah, I'm feeling kind of like I got the COVID Crankys today. But I don't want to stay cranky all the time. It's no good, and being in a foul mood as heading into Christmas isn't going to help anybody. It's certainly not going to help me, and it's not going to help my congregation. They got a cranky clergy for the whole time. So what do we do? What do we do when we're just fed up? You know, we just feel like we've had enough, and we're kind of fed up with it all, and we're just cranky, and we're trying to figure out Christmas, and is there going to be a lockdown? Are the schools going to be closed? Are they going to stay open? How do we get over the COVID Crankys? Well, I think for me, the way that I'm trying to face the COVID Crankys is to acknowledge where we are. It's crummy, all right? It's lousy. It's not fun. And guess what? It's not going to be fun. On one hand, it's not going to be fun. But on the other hand, you know, we're still having our live nativity. It's just completely different than what we expected. But it's still coming, and you're still going to have experiences this Christmas of music, of worship. It'll just be different than you expected. You'll be doing it at home. The music of Christmas is still there. You just won't see it live necessarily. You'll stream it. The love you have for your family, that's still there. That's not going anywhere. You're just going to be expressing it in a sort of a different venue these days. And as a Christian, Jesus is still coming. You know, we're still going to be celebrating the birth of Jesus, who frankly faced a world far scarier, far more difficult than the one that we have. It doesn't lessen what we're going through, but it does give us a sense, I think, of perspective. I have to tell you that one of my favorite Christmas movies, in fact, my daughter Elizabeth's favorite Christmas movie, of course, is the original cartoon of How the Grinch Stole Christmas. And all around, there's that wonderful scene at the end, right, when the Who's of Whoville are in a big circle and they're all singing. And the Grinch goes, it wasn't the boffins and baubles and toys, etc., etc. He says, Christmas came. It came just the same. Well, Christmas is coming. In the midst of even my COVID crankiness, and maybe your COVID crankiness, in the midst of all of it, Christmas is coming. We will celebrate the birth of Jesus, and it's going to be, in its own way, unique and, I believe, quite wonderful. So, Christmas is coming. Let's get ready. Well, I hear Wendy, I've got to get back into the office because I now need to send out some emails and replan Christmas again. So take care, everybody, and we'll see you soon.